It is now time for today's broadcast on an impactful tragedy that happened 7 years ago. On November 15, 2015, a catastrophic failure resulted in a dam rupturing. Its toxic waste affecting the lives of more than 200,000 people in one of the most significant tailing dam disaster in Brazilian history. It has polluted the environment, left residents without homes, destroyed livelihoods, and caused water shortage. This calamity became known as the Mariana Dam disaster, also known as the Samaraco disaster. The dam collapse has been a result of a mine catastrophe in Mariana in the state of Minas Gerais in Brazil. Aside from the victims affected, the Fundão tailings have killed 19 people, buried the entire village of Bento Rodrigues, contaminated the Daco basin, and has caused an environmental disaster. The toxic mud traveled through Brazil's waterways, reaching as far as the Atlantic coast. Economic losses were estimated to be around $521 million per year, and the toxic waste has left a cleanup expected to take more than a decade. We'll head on to Banya, who is currently at the scene. Banya, tell us the situation there right now.
We are currently live on the outskirts of the once overlooked village of Bento Rodrigues in the Minas Gerais. The aftermath of the flood resulted in many locals being rehoused in what seemed to be like temporary houses. While renovations are going on the way, receiving compensation from the mining company Samarco, which is one of the companies that were originally responsible for the mines where the dam collapsed. While the minority of villages were on the ladder, we are going today, and the citizens' number one priority are moved around 30 kilometers away from the disasters of the town Marina and is living on emergency aid, living together with his family and close relatives.
It was by the grace of God that me and my family were unharmed. We are now living in a new vicinity, away from the calamity. My children have adjusted to their new way of living. I have started working again, and life has been going steady ever since. But every day, my heart aches for my brothers and sisters who aren't doing as well as me. I really appreciate the money and paperwork given to us, but I hope and pray that our tribulation will finally be over.
Thank you for speaking out, citizen number one, to the resident of Bento Rodrigues. Their home isn't something to be replaced. Partnerships were formed, such as the Verveno, to reach out to the victim and repair as much as what was damaged. The authorities received many criticism for dismissing complaints and seemingly turning a blind eye of the weight of the incident. And to the distrust of the people starts to accumulate more and more, and the recent dam disaster that happened in November 2019 in the village of Brumadinho. Ever since then, the victims of the Marina Dam disaster have been fighting a battle for justice through lawsuits, preservation through victory, and defeat by dismissal. Back to you, Emra.
Wow. Thank you for the insight, Mr. Panya. Indeed, courts were held with multiple billion-pound case against the mining corporation BHP, the Anglo-Australian mining company, for their ultimate responsibility and involvement in the incident. Being led by Tom Goodhead, managing partner at PGMBM, on behalf of the claimants involving more than 190,000 individuals, 530 businesses, 150 members of indigenous communities, 25 municipalities, and 6 religious organizations. PGMBM has filed a lawsuit in 2018 and last July won the right to reopen the case after an earlier ruling denied jurisdiction for English courts to hear it. The recent case was reheard in the Court of Appeal last week on British soil. In the latest stage in a 3.5-year legal fight that seeks full and fair redress. Although the flood has left the community of Brumadinho with a scar that cannot be removed, their cries for justice were slowly being heard throughout the years. This concludes the night's broadcast of War for Justice, and we will be right back for more right after this commercial break. Thank you for watching.
Action.
I like that. It is now time. Why, bro? Why? The dam collapse has been a The dam collapsed. The dam rupturing. It is Don't look. In a 3.5 year. Okay. In the latest stage, after a 3.5 year.
Yes.